Hey, Cancers, welcome back. Welcome back to the extended, my loves. Welcome, welcome. Let's go ahead and get started right into the message. I don't want to keep y'all waiting. Thank you so much for those of you who purchased the extended. Blessings to all of you, and I love each and every one of you. All right. So, one thing that I do want to start off with, okay, we did see, now this is a very important message, first of all. I don't take generational curses lightly because I think that it's a form of the, it's oppression, okay? And I feel that there's only one way, you know what I'm saying, to break free from this sort of oppression. And it's literally by being delivered from this. This is a spiritual curse, okay? This is something that is carried on because of the sins of, you know, that generation prior, and it's carried on. And these things continue, and you walk in the footsteps of those, before you, not knowing what you're stepping into. You know what I'm saying? So, needing to break free from previous old ways of thinking, okay, which makes this card so important. The very last card that we pulled before we clarified, and that was this, okay? This is Adarossensen, which stands for tradition, number 5 in the major arcana, and this is the Hierophant. Okay, this is the Hierophant. So you could be dealing with the Taurus, but either way, there is definitely an energy of learning a lesson from the past. Okay, with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, because that Hierophant stands for higher learning. Okay, this talks about higher learning. This talks about basically education plus morality. Okay, so whatever it is that your parents believed in, whatever they taught you, whatever society's norms are, in addition to that, the way you were raised and just your overall, um, your subconscious or the way your conscious works with you, that falls into play here when you're talking about the Hierophant here. And then you have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, which refers to someone who is also ascending or learning lessons. Okay, they're no longer making the same mistakes over and over again, which is kind of that Nine of Swords in the upright position. Somebody's just not getting it right, running into a dead end, or they're continuing to fail. In the reverse, this is someone who is at the end of those mistakes. This is talking about having survived from these old ways of thinking, okay, and now on your way to healing, okay. And that Ace of Wands is just you surrendering. This is you saying yes to the divine, okay, that Hierophant here, okay. This is you surrendering to the divine, saying yes, doing what you need to do to break the chains of the past here. So, again, whether or not this is you, this is, a child, or you're talking, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is your energy here, okay? And this could be parental, okay, lessons that are being learned for this other person, or your person could be going through this, okay? So your person could be going through this energy. So let's look to see now what the challenges are, cancers, that you are going to be facing. Okay. Are you going to be able to heal and move forward once you break the cycle of the past? Okay. Um, let's find out. And then what the advice is for you, or for those of you who are trying to heal and break this cycle. There are some of you who are not ready yet, okay, or some folk out there who are not necessarily at that point, and I want to see what the advice is for those. Okay. Um, who are continuing or, contemplating on continuing down that road. What's going to happen with those folks? Okay. Um, then we're going to find out what the advice is for those who are trying to heal. Oh, I'm sorry, I already said that. um, we're going to look at the challenges, the advice, and then we're going to look at the final outcome. Okay. How are things going to end up for you, Cancer? All right. Um, we will also, at the end of it, pull some oracle messages, and then I will do a Cancer versus all 12, which there may be a part two of this extended. If so, there will be two links accessible when you purchase this video. Okay. All right. So make sure to check below if there isn't a link to this video. All right. So you're getting two for the price of one, basically. All right. Let's go ahead and get started here. So I want to pull an oracle message here, and then we will clarify the oracle, kind of similar to what we did before. Okay, I'm going to use Spirit Shield Oracle. As you notice, I don't have my bandages on my hands, y'all. I am in the healing process as we speak. So I did have surgery. I am having a little bit of pain right now in my thumb. One second. Well, can't really do what I want to do. I can't pop my knuckle or anything like that right now, so I'll just have to deal with it. Okay, so let's just pull an oracle here. What is the challenges that you are going to face? Those of you who are trying to heal and move forward. Okay, those of you who are trying to heal and break the toxic cycle, what are the challenges that you are going to be facing? Or if this is your person, what challenges are they going to be facing as they try to break this cycle? Okay, there's some sort of addiction that this person is dealing with. So we have pet and we have stability here. Okay, so this talks about having a new pet, that pet needing more attention, okay, which is very similar to this. Those of you who have had a new pet or any animal, when you bring them home for the first time, it's just like bringing home an infant, okay? Because you have to get the animal acclimated with your house. I mean, you don't want them to get hurt. You don't want them to get lost. You want to make sure that, everything is picked up and put away appropriately so that anywhere that the animal is able to access, they're not getting into things that they can't be around or that are unsafe for them. Stability here. You will feel safe. Things will feel secure. Long-term relationships, stable investments. So again, it's like something that is going to be around for them is what it needs to be for this infant. You see what I mean? So it's almost like say you are coming out of rehab, okay? You're coming out of rehab and there's an energy of what's the most ideal place for this person to be, okay? Is it going to be with hanging out with kids from the chess club, or hanging out with kids that, you know, don't go to school, but they just like to hang out all day and their parents usually aren't home and they're just kind of sitting in the house. Okay, obviously we're going to go with the first group. Same situation here. You're bringing this person into a new environment, or sometimes, unfortunately, in most often cases. One second, let me fix my microphone. Sorry, guys. That's why the sound might act up. I will fix it. Let me fix it and I will. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry about that. um, so anyway, like I was saying, you bring a new pet into the house. Like I said, it's just like bringing a new baby into the house. You want everything to be stable. You want the environment to be stable so that you are able to provide comfort, right? Um, I'm feeling like this is going to be the challenge. Um, there's going to be an energy of this person needs to have an extra amount of attention. So maybe it's a situation where, the parent is really busy trying to support, trying to take care of the child, trying to work, trying to pay the bills, making sure, there's food on the table, there's money for doctor's appointments, prescriptions, all these things that would not happen, right? But, when you've only got one parent, okay, or one person that is managing this process, it can be difficult, right? Look, we have manifest and lonely under the deck. Manifest and lonely. So again, there's an energy of one person is having to juggle everything on their own without having the support of the other person to take up some of that, so that some of that time can be freed up and focused on this person that is re-entering into society, into, you know what I'm saying, this regular life situations after coming out of rehab. A very delicate time, okay? You don't want this person falling back into the system again because they're feeling as though they're being abandoned. You know what I mean? Which is where a lot of these addictions and behaviors start off in the first place. It comes from broken homes, broken homes. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify here. Tell me about pet and stability, please. Okay, of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is an energy of someone who's thinking 5, 10 steps ahead. They're wanting to make sure that they have dotted every I and crossed every T. There's an energy of needing to be prepared. Like I said, needing to make sure you set the stage. Okay. Um, making sure that you set the stage, that you are creating a no fail system, or as no fail as possible for your person. You know what I mean? You don't want to set them up for failure. Underneath the deck, Queen of Cups. This is an energy of someone who is healing, okay? Healing. This is being there for someone. And when I say being there, I mean being there, okay? This is the ultimate card of support. Whenever you pull this card, there's a friend, there's someone in need, or someone that needs you, or someone that you need, okay? But you're trying to look ahead. You're trying to make sure that you do everything in your power to take care of the situation so that you set this person up for success. Tell me about manifest and lonely, but it's hard for you to do this on your own. Tell me about manifest and lonely. And we have the Three of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So having to leave, okay, there's a they're busy because they're trying to do the next phase or get to the next phase and growing. With the Tower under the deck, however, this is, like someone pulling a rug from underneath someone's feet, which is exactly what is going to happen if this person is pressed too hard and having to hit the pavement, and then leave this person, this new pet. You know what I'm saying? This person in need that needs the support, leaving them by themselves. You know what I mean? Um, so something needs to be done. There's an energy of feeling like something needs to be done, but also not having the support system or feeling like you have the support system to make things work. Okay. So, um, are you going to be able to heal and move forward? Okay. Once the cycle is broken. Okay. Because it's a matter of breaking that cycle. So, are you going to be able to follow through? Holy Spirit, angels, and hold on 1 second. Okay, y'all, sorry about that. So there's an energy of with that Ace of Swords in the background. This is someone who is really trying to face this issue. Okay, they're trying to face this problem. They're trying to deal with it, in the best way possible. This person is little time, this person gets work, or there's an energy of having to go and take care of something. With the Tower, it's like the minute this person turns their back, okay, um this person has, you know some sort of a situation where they fall back, you know what I'm saying, or they backtrack, or they just kind of go back into their previous behavior, you know what I mean? Or an energy even of being rebellious. It could be, like this parent working all the time. This could be an act of rebellion, okay, when it comes to this child. Okay, so there's maybe an energy of needing to reshift or refocus on what the immediate priorities actually are. Okay, so there could be a sense of needing to come up with or trust in the divine to bring forth a new way of, earning your income, so that maybe you're able to spend more time at home with this child that has special needs, or to take care of this child that is acting in this way, right? So that's a potential too. So again, this is going to be you having to pass that test and really look to the divine, okay, and also putting in that work as well, and doing whatever it is that you have to do to take those first steps. But it's all about prioritizing. You can make any situation work, okay? So you just have to have faith, okay? You just have to have faith that that's going to happen. So let's see what the final outcome is going to be, or what is the advice? Tell me what the advice is for those parents who are trying to do things on their own. Okay, they're trying to come up with an answer. I got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, just fell out here. As soon as I can figure out how to. So I have the Five of Pentacles here. Okay, it fell out in the reverse. And under the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this again talks about recovering, okay, from something. Okay, recovering from a loss or coming back from or overcoming adversity, getting over some situation that's difficult. With this Ace of Pentacles under the deck, this talks about a new opportunity or something being offered to you. Okay. Um, Something that's very promising. This also talks about stability. Okay. So you are going to be presented in a situation where things are going to stabilize. So perhaps with this Five of Pentacles in the reverse, this refers to forgiveness or recovery from loss. Okay, so there's something that is going to be improving here. This could be a relationship. It could even be with the other parent. There is something that you're going to be, there's some sort of situation that your family is going to be recovering from that is going to offer some stability here. And it could be in the form of finances as well. So let's see. What is this? Let's clarify here. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles, please. What is this Five of Pentacles? And this Ace of Pentacles. Holy Spirit, angels, and friends. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Ten of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This talks about something that has ended or an energy of responsibility, someone who has a duty or responsibility to bear. Okay, so it could be this other parent. There could be an energy of you carrying all of these wands on your own. This is going to improve. Someone is going to be coming that is going to help you carry some of this load. Okay, Cancer, that is what is happening. See the Two of Pentacles here under the deck. This refers to juggling resources, or it could even be an energy of shifting things around or weighing things out so that it's more balanced. So I do feel like this person that walked away from the connection is now coming back in. Could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be Aries, Leo, Sag. But I see an energy of someone who is, you've been carrying this burden alone, but there's an energy of being able to now juggle things because I feel like you're going to have some of this weight lifted off of you. And this is someone that you ended it with. This is something that did end, or a cycle that came to an end, or this was the end of a connection, perhaps. So tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. What is this person going to offer here? What is this new opportunity that is going to come with this person? So look, coming into security, just like I said, stability, security. This is talking about marriage or someone that you were married to, perhaps. So, I do feel a shift. Here we saw the world now that was under the deck before. So I do feel a shift. And now we have temperance under the deck. So this is it. This emperor is coming in, and they are coming in with an apology. They are coming in with an apology. Please, for those of you who are new to the channel, I am going to release this as a free extended. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's not often that I do free extended. No, let me not lie. I do free extended all the time. But my channel is growing. I am getting back into the algorithms, you guys. The algorithms were changed when I made a decision to move. Almost 2 years ago, not quite. It's been about a year and some months. But when I made this decision, I went against an advisor that advised me against it, and it has been nothing but battle after battle after battle. However, I am coming to a place where I'm realizing what my purpose and my journey is. So things are starting to flush their way out, you guys. I'm awakening. So I feel like here, this emperor is coming back in and requesting forgiveness, which is exactly what we're doing algorithms. We're requesting forgiveness from the divine for going off of our path. Okay. We went off of the path because we thought that something else could happen. We thought we could do something, y'all. But we, as cancers, always think that we could do something for somebody else. And we stop thinking about what we're supposed to be doing for ourselves. And is quite important, quite important. Okay. In this case, this emperor knows what's best for them. They are coming in and offering up this apology, and they also want to bring balance into the situation. So whether this is, like I said, your ex, either way it goes, could be a new person, but I do feel like there is someone coming in wanting to stabilize things or wanting to help in this situation, in this one parent household. Okay. So there it is. There it is. And while we're clarifying here, let's go ahead. I want to go ahead and clarify this King of Wands and this Queen of Cups here. Tell me about the King of Wands here. Tell me about the King of Wands, please. And we have, look, the Hierophant. The Hierophant, once again, number 5. And I cannot tell you, y'all, this is where we started. This is where we started the reading. I told you. So there's that energy of learning your lesson. And in this case, okay, this person is, they're thinking 5 steps ahead, okay, because there's an energy of someone needs their attention. They have to be available for this person. They have to be ready. They can't be in a situation where they're vulnerable, unfortunately, because they don't have anyone to fall back on. So there's an energy of being triple, quadruple, you know what I'm saying, protective for your loved one, because you know that your loved one is vulnerable. You know that your loved one has had to struggle with this situation, and you know that any little thing can be detrimental or could mean life or potentially even death for you know, for your young one or your child or whatever the situation may be. Right? So here we have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo energy. And like I said, this is someone who is, they don't have the luxury of having someone to help out. They don't have a third party. They don't have an extra set of hands. They have to do everything themselves. So there's an energy of needing to be on top of their game, being confident that they're able to take care of it, being self assured. That's what that Queen of Wands is. Having to be self assured, having to know that everything is going to go the way you plan for it to go. See what I'm saying? Because this person needs specialized care. They need people to be on top of them. They need to be able to, take medication on time, make their doctor's appointments on time, go to their meetings or group meetings or whatever the case may be. And, there's a lot that's required when you're dealing with someone that has, coming out of an addiction or coming out of rehab, or someone who's even dealing with a mental situation where there's some instability mentally that they're dealing with. So it could go both ways. Either way, they're really needed here in this situation. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. And we have the Knight of Wands. Like I said, there's an energy of you don't have any room to fail. Okay. You don't have any room to fail with the Knight of Wands. Once again, just like the Queen of Wands, You're very much in control of your actions. You don't want anyone to be in control of what it is you're doing. Okay. The Knight of Wands is a very hot tempered, very free spirited type person. It's also someone who's very brave. Okay. It takes a lot to have to care for someone, not know what tomorrow is going to happen tomorrow. You're by yourself. You're doing this by yourself. I resonate with this heavily. You know what I'm saying? Um, and having, taking care of, grandchildren, you know what I'm saying, that have learning disabilities. You know what I'm saying? It's not the easiest thing. And, without support, I don't know how I would be able to get through that. Okay. I just don't know how I'd be able to get through that. Um, so yeah, under the deck here, we have the Page of Cups here. Now, this is an energy of someone who is very much in their head. This is someone who is really in their thoughts a lot. This is also someone who feels very vulnerable. And I feel like this is definitely your energy. There's an energy of having to be in control, not being able to make any mistakes, but underneath the surface, being very vulnerable because at any moment everything could fall apart. You know what I mean? Hold on. Okay. So, like I said, with that Page of Cups, there's an energy of, being really vulnerable because, like I said, with the Knight of Wands, like you're having to be really brave, because you're having a couple of things going on. First and foremost, you're dealing with the situation by yourself. You know what I mean? Um, and the person that helped you create this situation, okay, has chosen to go about their problem, right? So it's on you. Known that, maybe though, that might be, it's always, you always want to say things like, oh, if I had known, I wouldn't. Well, you may not have. And if you didn't, you wouldn't have the blessings that you have out of the situation. Even though you have to deal with the good and the bad, don't discount the good because of the ugliness of the bad. You can leave the bad right where it is and walk the hell out of that situation when you get done and take your blessings with you and leave the hell exactly where it is. You don't have to take that with you. So, just like when you cut somebody off and you get out of a relationship that is toxic or somebody has been hurting you for a long time, you don't have to get down into the mud with that person. All you have to do is recognize when there is an unlike spirit, and you have to detach from that. Don't fall into bed with it. See what I'm saying? In more ways than one, it's important not to do this. But don't fall into bed with that, and don't get down there with that. You see what I'm saying? Don't be of it. Don't act like it. Don't get back at it. Don't do what it does, because all it does, it wants you to be like them. See what I'm saying? This thing that is negative is something that wants you to be like it, just like a generational curse. There is an there is a wicked, something about a very wicked, old, nasty, familiar spirit that comes with a generational curse. Because guess what? You weren't even born or thought of when that curse got set unleashed. That didn't have nothing to do with you, right? Nothing at all. However, you fall into the way of situations when you are born into certain bloodlines. It is what it is. And so, because of this, going into it, when you recognize that this is what's happening, hopefully you do. But once you recognize that you're dealing with a generational curse and you're dealing with a demon that's old, an old thing that's holding on for dear life and refusing to go away, a stronghold, that's when you have to use a different type of weapon, and that weapon is prayer, and is not just regular prayer. Okay. We could talk about that on Tarot Talk Live, but we're going to keep it moving here because I just wanted to make a point. Okay, because when I got interrupted in the break and had to come back, that energy that I had to deal with is exactly the same energy that is this generational curse is coming with this. It's the exact same energy. First hand, folks. So, what you have to do is you have to be above it. You cannot pay it any attention. You have to ignore it 1000%, 1,000,000%, if that makes sense. Completely ignore it. Okay. First of all, it doesn't mean act as if it doesn't exist. No, completely ignore it. Don't give it any of your energy. Pray, give thanks, manifest, be a blessing to others. Continue taking care of yourself and those that need you and love you and support you. Continue being about your business. Now, guess what, folks? If you are doing those things and you see that you're constantly being bothered, or that same thing is, this is something of a different realm. Do you see what I'm saying? This is like beyond a person, or, an annoying individual. You know what I'm saying? This is something deeper rooted. This is a very nasty energy that is basically coming to rob your peace. Okay. If you're walking around happy and peaceful, and you have someone that comes to put their foot out in front of you to hurt you on purpose, or to stop you on purpose in a nasty way, in a negative way, that's when you're dealing with Satan. That's when you're dealing with negative energy. That's when you're dealing with darkness. There's only good and bad. There's no in betweens. I'm so tired of people trying to create levels of goodness and badness. Fuck that. You are either good or you are fucking bad. I am so tired of making excuses for people who do nasty, toxic shit. People, like, you don't have anything better to do in your day but to go and put your foot out in front of someone while they're walking. That's disgusting. That's disgusting energy. And that is the underlying spirit that you are dealing with right now, Cancers, in this situation. Now, I saw the Emperor come back in right here. I saw Temperance. I saw the Ten of Wands here. Okay. And you have the Two of Pentacles. So, like I said, you have been juggling all of the burden on your own. Now there's an energy of someone who is willing to step in and bring that security. But it's not going to come without an apology, because this is someone who was supposed to be there anyways, but they stepped away. They stepped off of the throne. Okay. Um, so yeah, interesting how the Emperor doesn't have any shoes. Okay. They're not going anywhere for a while, basically. They're at home, y'all. You see somebody just sitting there, they don't have any shoes on, they're not going anywhere for a nice minute, basically. That's how I take that. So, um, let's go ahead and look to see what the final outcome is going to be. Okay. What is the final outcome going to be? Cancers. Once this Emperor comes back in with Temperance, are you going to forgive this person for stepping away? Are you going to allow them to come back in? What is going to happen with this? Look, we have adagio, which means karma, basically. And this is also major arcana number 20, which is, and I want to say this is the judgment card. This is a judgment card. I mean, anytime you're talking about karma, but this is someone who is waking up to a truth. Yeah, this is someone who's waking up to a truth. And then you have Numo Nomo, which means change. One of my favorite cards, by the way. Numo Nomo. So this person is coming in basically facing the fact that they messed up. And they're coming in letting you know that they're never going to do this again, that they have changed, that they have faced their karma. This person is now coming back in ascended. Here under the deck, you have Starseed here, and you have Vision here, which is also number 18, which is the moon. Okay. Piscean energy, major arcana. This is the moon. All right. So every time I think of Starseed, I'm thinking about, you know, creation. I'm thinking about, making babies. And I think about that process, or I think about, what that looks like in a scientific light. And then you have Vision here, or the moon. This can talk about a twin flame, a partner. This could talk about someone that you are with, raising a child with your partner in creation here. But this is twin flame here. This is your twin. So I do feel like this is a soul tie here. Um, could be dealing with your soulmate here. Let's see, what deck do I want to use? Let's use this deck here. Or the Judgment card and Numo Nomo. Tell me about the Judgment card. Tell me about the Judgment card. Four of Swords. Yeah, they had some time to think about things. This person has had some time to think things through. Perhaps during the separation, maybe you weren't speaking to this person, which caused them to reflect on the connection. Yeah, King of Cups. And look, you have the Emperor here. So this Emperor has had a lot of time to sit back and think things over. And it was during this separation that this is as a changed person here. They're coming in as a changed person. Tell me about change, please. Okay. And look, the Queen of Wands just popped out. I was looking at it under the deck and I didn't want to pull it because I'm like, well, we have the Emperor. And then I looked under the deck and it would have been easy to just pull the Queen of Wands. So we have the Queen of Wands and the Six of Pentacles coming back full circle, because we have the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles here. So Six Pentacles, this is going to be a surprise. I feel like when this person comes back in, or there's going to be an energy of this person is going to reassure you by acts of doing things for you. They're going to surprise you with how generous they are, whether it's time, it's definitely going to be in the form of time, or some things that they do for you, not necessarily money. But I'm feeling like the time that they're going to be spending is going to surprise you, because this is someone who was absolutely absent in the past, Cancer. You couldn't depend on this person, which is why you were in this situation. But I feel like they're going to realize this. They're going to realize with the Four of Swords and the King of Cups that their separation is what caused this. Tell me about the Four of Swords and the King of Cups. Look, the Six of Wands. See, this is someone who literally is like, they're seeing, they're like on the outside, I feel like, looking at the situation, or they're realizing, you know what I'm saying, what you were, how you were looking at them. This is someone who has a lot of pride. This is someone who doesn't want to let you down or doesn't want to let others down. With the Hermit here, there could have been a situation where family wasn't speaking to them or people stopped talking to them. And like I said, it was during this time that they spent by themselves. That's when they had a chance to really sit with themselves and realize what they were doing and how they were really coming off. Like, if you can't take care of your person, what does that make you in the eyes of others? Like, sure, people will laugh and talk with you while you're in the moment, but those people are going home to their person, and they're going to sit back with their person and laugh. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to be like, this person, they can't even, you know, take care of their situation in their own. You've got millions of other people that are laughing at your situation, but you can't even handle it yourself. I resonate heavily with that. Been there, done that. So yeah, tell me about the Queen of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. This person is starting to see, look, you have the Queen of Swords. This is someone who has intuition, but this is also someone who has been around the block. This is someone who has learned a thing or two. They've seen a thing to look out for. They're not wanting to make a mistake. They're being very defensive or careful or watchful. Knight of Cups underneath the deck. I feel like when this person comes back around this time, like, you're going to be very cautious. Okay. You're going to be very cautious. You're going to be watching every move this person makes. While you may entertain this person, okay, playing it safe. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. It's like too good to be true, right? But there's that energy of still wanting to watch and make sure that things don't change on you again. Okay. Wheel of Fortune brings up upheaval. You know what I mean? Um, and you're just kind of on the fence. You're really cautious about it. Things are looking really good, but you know when things are going really well, that, you know, shit sometimes get stirred with that. And you are just kind of really on the lookout and being cautious. So what is the final outcome? Final outcome. Like I said, they are coming back and telling you that they have changed. What is the final outcome going to be with your child or the person that is looking up to you for support in this? How is their situation going to improve with this person coming back in to support you? Okay, how is that going to improve? Oh my gosh, look. Ifrata stands for healing. So we have healing here. And this is also major arcana number 14, which stands for temperance. Okay. Balance. Okay. We also have Mami Wata, protector of mother and children. Wow. Look at this. Just get it in your, and you have Mami Wata, protector of mother and children, memory. Okay. Mami Wata coming in to heal this connection or this situation. They have left you vulnerable. Okay. As the Empress, and this Emperor is coming back in to help you and take their place here in this situation. Wow, you have offering and you have peace. I'm done. And now you have hood love and community here in the background. This person is coming to offer peace, okay? Healing. This is gorgeous. They're coming to take their place in this family situation that they walked out on. Wow. Tell me about healing and memory. Tell me about healing and memory, like healing the past. And you have the Five of Cups. Underneath the deck, you have the Magician. This is someone who's very determined to come in and turn things around with that Five of Cups. Like you are extremely disappointed in this person. They know that they've let you down, but they are determined to turn the tables. Okay. Beautiful. Tell me about peace and offering here. And you have the Hermit that and think they've had enough time to themselves, okay, to sit and think about what they've done here. And with the Ace of Swords, they're coming in to face the music. They're coming in to fix this situation. They're coming in to be honest. They're coming in to deal with the problem directly. They're coming in to talk about the situation and to work it out, Cancer. Absolutely gorgeous. Knight of Wands here. You see what I'm saying? They're coming rushing back towards you. They're coming in, and this Knight of Wands is also hero energy. And they're looking to the past here. They're looking back. Okay. So, despite all odds, like, don't give up on this person, on this Emperor, Cancer, because I do see that they are coming in wanting forgiveness. They are coming in with a repentant heart. Tell me about the Five of Cups and the Magician. Someone who is looking back. Okay, they are looking back. They are not wanting to move forward because there's something that they haven't taken care of at home. They can't leave and go and see the world and conquer the world because home is not taken care of. With the sun underneath the deck. Look, the sun and the star. See, they have to heal. They have to go back where they have to go and heal this situation with their child, with their family. Okay, this is where it's at right now, Cancer. The sun and the star. How gorgeous is that? Okay, this person can't make any real plans. They can't really do anything major in their life, even if they wanted to go off and conquer the world and do whatever they want to do. Be single, have 10 wives, whatever they want to do. they still have to come back and take care of their responsibility with justice here behind the scenes. See, they have to do what's right. It's all about karma. Tell me about the Hermit here and the Ace of Swords. Okay, look, Two of Cups, Cancer. They want to come and do right by you. It's not just about this situation. I feel like there is more to it here. I feel like there is a connection. This person does love you. They do care about you, and they also care about what you both created. Seven of Cups under the deck. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 of Cups. This person is, I feel like with the 7 of Cups, this person may have a lot of options. There may be others that, this person can move towards. They may come back and fix the situation with you and may have at the end of the day with that Wheel of Fortune. I feel like your ex person needs everything that they want. Yeah, with the Death card, Cancer and the Magician. Look, you have, oh my God, with the Chariot. I can't. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Death card, the Magician, and the Chariot here. This person is determined to come back home. They are determined to come back towards you, Cancer. They are. They're determined to work it, and they want to prove it. Okay, they want to prove it. So we'll come back and do Cancer versus all 12 as the extended. I'll also do a double clarification of this energy here, and we'll pull some more tarot in that extended, and we'll look at Cancer versus all 12. The last like this video. All right, we're getting my video. That gives energy from that's taken place a long time ago, or it could be something you're currently going through. So keep that in mind when you're watching my reading. Okay, so take care. I love you guys, and I will see you in the extended. Bye.